We can talk work for hours if it otherwise just off stream. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Minions of the Zoo. I am your host, Johnny Hellcat, and with me today is Will Forge.
Answer, sometimes.
I cannot confirm or deny. Coincidentally, since we're bringing that up. But I've even asked my boss, I'm like, I know you probably can't tell us very much about things. But I asked why someone was let go. And she goes, can't talk to you about that. And I go, absolutely nothing? She goes, absolutely nothing. I'm like, fair.
Yeah, no, it's when it gets to the confidential stuff, that's the keeping the confidential is kind of the important thing.
Yeah. Well, I told her about something that I thought was, a little dicey when was brought up during conversation over a phone call about pronouns.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that does get dicey quickly.
And I'm like, you can't talk about this stuff over the phone. Like, at all.
There's a reason why I basically, in the professional world, I refer to everybody by name.
Exactly.
They're just, if the person on the other end of the phone is a customer and they try to bring up politics, you do the smile, nod, and I can understand
Smile and wave.
where. Yeah, smile. I can understand where you are there. Anyway, in regards to this, what I found is X, Y, and Z. Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, this lady was telling everyone about their pronouns and everything, and it was just a mess. And I'm like, we're not supposed to talk to anyone about that stuff. Well, that's okay because they're trying to find themselves. I don't care. You're not their therapist. Quote their benefits and hang up the phone. Hey, Sora. Hey, Critical.
Howdy, Sora, critical. Yeah, leftist gonna leftist. Although I've also talked to some people that are definitely not to the left on everything too. So in our line of work, you really do talk to all types.
Right.
Have you had any Mormons or Jehovah's Witnesses try to convert you over the phone yet?
I have had a Christian Scientist try.
Christian. Now that's interesting because I haven't had a Christian Scientist. I've had a Mormon and I've had a Jehovah's Witness. They're far more aggressive than Protestants and Catholics when it comes to
Oh yeah,
evangelizing.
by far. Oh, did I grab the wrong thing? I grabbed the guano.
Oh, I had one other do it my way today. This guy, at least I was able to help for the most part. He wanted a copy of the actual contract. Yeah, you're entitled to that. I can get it mailed to you. Well, can you email it to me? Sure. They gotta go through the processing to generate a fresh copy, and then I can email that file to you. No, I need it now, today. I've had a loss in the claims adjusters coming today. I look, the date of loss was a week ago. If he had called the day of the loss, the day after the loss, 2 days after the loss, he'd already have this email in his inbox, because would expect it just to take like one overnight for the print center to come up with a fresh image document to send him.
Yeah.
So I had to go through historical documents all the way back to like 2016, pulling them out of archive to find a copy of the contract that I could email to him right away.
I actually had, going with you on that, Sora, I had a really nice old guy who, back when I was more into actually writing the story, I was writing before I got into the anime stuff. I was writing a story, and just a real brief synopsis. A guy has a pretty traumatic event happen in his childhood, and he is then given abilities, inherited abilities, whatever, where he can see ghosts and shit, and becomes a Grim Reaper.
Okay.
And then Bleach happened. And I'm like, fuck. Because that's exactly the whole thing. Like, that's how I wrote it. And then that's this thing I'm just like, I can't do this now. Because it's almost it was almost exactly how the opening went. Like, well, not almost exactly, but the formula was there.
Close enough that anybody would say, yeah, you ripped that off.
Yeah. I mean, granted, for solo leveling, that's pretty much Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, it gets formulaic after a while.
Yeah, like that's the Jeju Island arc is essentially the Chimera Ant arc in Hunter x Hunter, but hey there, Kefki.
Kefki!
I did nothing wrong that I know of offhand. I forgot what I was supposed to be. We were supposed to be. I know there was something we were supposed to be doing this week, as per every week, that we're just like, hey, we should do this.
We were working on stuff on the pyramid, but it's at least where I left off.
Yeah, I completely forgot. I did want to do a couple of the missions though before we get to on there.
Oh sure, I just have to tell me where to meet you, because
Oh, That's what I need
I'm
to
in the pro zone.
I need to find our we need to find our tools. That's going to be the big thing.
Which tools?
I need to find my hand radio, and which I believe actually is in the southern base.
Let's see, it's legendary biomass. I send that to the orbital exchange. Let's see, tunneling drill. It's called Icarus, Kefki.
How's my...
I had noticed that there's, say, that critical. I gotta say, like, for that kind of thing, SAO abridged is kind of absolutely hilarious and amazing.
I do want to make support beams for the...
The running joke is Space Australia, the game. Well, you're on a terraformed planet where half the wildlife is incredibly hostile, such as Mr. Scorpion there. Speaking of Mr. Scorpion there. Come on, die.
Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna get moved.
Bad when you pin cushion them, you still have to spend 2 shotgun shells on them.
Actually, can I move that out there? That's...
Oh, but of the non-murderous animals, we have Mr. Woolly Mammoth. Hey, buddy. Oh, say you're at the...
I'm at the desert base.
Southern at the desert base. Check to make sure Cenk is good on food and water.
Cenk definitely needs food. Which means I'll need to run to the forest base or the riverside base before we go any further.
Oh, do you want me to inconvenience myself with Vespers? Or are you okay there for now?
For what?
Vespers?
Oh, we could always use guano.
It's gonna get messy.
If you have enough shotgun ammo, you should be fine.
I got enough shotgun ammo for him.
It's easier with shotgun ammo than it is with...
And there's ice in there too, and sulfur and guano. And the Arctic Vesper vestige.
1, 2, 3,
It's
4,
the
5, 6,
mean
7.
bats. Oh, there's those Arctic wolves. Don't come here, doggo.
3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
No, 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 no.
You just got yourself stuck, didn't you?
I hope not. I just gotta find which
you're good.
ways. Yeah, I gotta find which way is the exit. because I wasn't paying close enough attention to jump at the crevasse. Yeah, each base has its own thing to show itself off. Trying to avoid Frosty Wolves and trying to avoid Teddy Ruxpin. And I'm heading towards the Riverlands. Good old tower stuff. Cause,
there you go.
Yeah, my bolt action could use a repair, but the rest of my stuff is looking pretty good.
There we go. Okay.
So gold deep mine.
That's enough of a... I'm going to expand some flooring in the desert while we're waiting for the storm to pass.
Ah, sandstorm's fun.
As I got distracted again, which is the real reason why.
Because we all love a good distractive. Hi emus, bye emus. Boar, wolf.
So, to get to the topics of the actual stream that we, the actual topics of the streams that we have going on here, I was talking about the BAFTA awards, to which a gentleman said some rather choice words to veteran actor Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan.
Bar.
And it's unfortunate because, of course, they are prolific black actors.
Yeah, that's a rather unfortunate. Come on, heal.
Now, not to say that, you know, I can understand why some people would be upset as to such choice words being utilized.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it's Tourette's. Like, you can't... It's a tick. You can't control that shit.
Yeah, if it's truly Tourette's, the person doesn't have a lot of hey, yeah, we're just gonna say this. And there are people that falsely claim Tourette's and like, I like saying this. That's not what the person with Tourette's is generally going with. They're it's a tick that they can't control. And at least for most of them, I believe that if they could, they would. Which,
yeah, if they could control it. Okay, do you have... Okay, you're good for food for now. Let's eat some chomp chomps. A truck under 1200. I'm assuming a pickup. Not bad. I used to have a Toyota SR5. It was a little toy truck. I love that thing.
I'm kind of with Rotten. I'd like to get a Toyota Hilux, but the
import costs on that alone.
Well, the problem being the only way to get them here is very old ones or gray market. And
you have to know people who know people.
Yeah, between you, me, the fence post, and the Sunday roast, gray market is not just expensive to get it here; they can be challenging to insure. Because that just screams higher risk.
Well, and of course, with depending upon your policy, with imports, there's a risk of, especially if it's something you're making a payment on, that they could price out your vehicle.
Yeah, well, that fun thing. Total loss is always based on market value against the cost of the claim.
But if you are wanting to even like put your vehicle back together, and the insurance company's like, no, we're going to price this out. It's like, but you're going to take the car. I spent more money getting over here than what would cost to repairs.
Yeah. Let me tell you, always read the language and always think about what it really means. Let's see.
But it also, I guess it would depend on the fault of the accident too.
That depends on the state. If you live, say, but because I mean, if you live in a no-fault state, your insurance is going to take care of it. Whereas, if the state has provisions for at fault, then you might be at the mercy of somebody else's insurance policy. Which is also not necessarily a fun place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Life is imitating art. This is a South Park episode where Cartman pretended to have Tourette's so he could get away with crazy swearing. Yeah, there are YouTubers that have done that too.
Okay, no bear. As long as there's no bears, I'm just fine.
Yeah, I ran into one and heard another one. I'm like, Get to the bar.
Well, I do have my rifle, so I'm not in terrible shape. I just would rather not deal with it at the moment.
Yeah, I had to unload my shotgun into him. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a back door to this place. Or is upstream the front door?
Well, your first hint there, Sora, is that it's insurance. It's always screwing someone over.
You can say that, but the one thing to remember is it is a legal contract, and so it very carefully defines what it includes and what it doesn't.
Yeah.
Now that might mean that you have to pay very close attention to what it says, and that might mean that you might need 2 law degrees to understand some of the clauses sometimes. I say that, but I read these things for a living, among other things.
I think one of the first policies I had, which I never had to take advantage of, as far as the benefits go, because I know my sister did, because she's been in a few accidents herself. But no child left behind. Where you can get a rental car if your vehicle is being worked on.
Right.
Now, the rental car has to match the type of vehicle that you are filing the claim for.
Really? That seems an unusual one for me.
So it has to match, and it's to the rental company's discretion. If they don't have a car that's available, they can upgrade for equal cost. Of course, this is back in the 90s. Keep in mind.
Yeah.
So, so my sister had a Dodge Spirit, which is just your standard 4-door sedan, like box.
Mm-hmm.
If you've never seen one before, you've seen one before.
We are generically generic.
Yeah. It's quite literally the every car. I have no idea where I'm going.
I thought you were coming to the Riverlands.
Well, I am, but I pointed myself in 3 different cardinal directions before I made it to the base.
Well, I mean, lost is lost.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. No, you're not out of food. That's good.
Steal.
Although it does look like you're... What? Oh, no? Okay.
That was getting bad out there. So she had this dart that needed repairs.
Oh, this is so weird. Needed repairs because, of course, accident, fun stuff, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, "You'll never guess what they let me." Oh shit! Just cleaning it and just went off. She's like, "You'll never believe what they gave me." And I'm like, do I even want to know what they gave you?
I'm afraid to ask.
And they gave her a it was a Toyota sports car.
Oh.
Which was way over the value of her car. I'm like, I want to wreck
critical. That's kind of the way it goes.
I'm like, I want to wreck my car. Like,
Supra. Critical asks.
it was so long ago, I barely remember. I just remember it was a Toyota and it was a sports car.
Yeah, it says, human sees bear, if not friend, why friend shaped? Bear sees human, if not food, why food shaped?
Not wrong.
Yeah, well, from what I've seen, the common thing for rental coverage now is rent what you want, but you get a fixed amount per day.
Yeah.
So if you want to rent something that's $150 a day, that's fine, but your payout might only be $50 per day, and you have to foot the bill for the rest.
We somehow lost 80 units of food out of the pet thing.
Lost or got used? I mean, I thought that the...
Lost.
Oh.
That's a good question.
I mean, really, how? And Critical USAA is very, very specific. I've got a little bit of a inside track on them. They basically say, we want to provide coverage to our members for this, and this. And they go to different carriers and say, basically, this is what we need, this is what we expect, make an offer. And that comes with like some really strict contract language, like the person calls a separate special number to reach you about their policy. They are supposed to be greeted a very specific way, and they review that on a regular basis. So if you make them unhappy, that is a huge book of business that's going somewhere else. And they usually get very similar, well, basically the more or less the same policy as the baseline that the carrier provides, probably with a few extra things.
They changed the food.
And, oh, did they?
No, you can't just process anything anymore. You actually have to.
Those bastards.
Animal meat gruel.
Say, and USAA policies get special rating plans.
Homestead iron stove. Okay. Oh, that's not going to get old fast.
What's
fertility serums? Okay. Animal nesting beds. Oh, you can have porn beds.
for the animals?
Yeah. Nearby creatures
do
have
that, please.
increased gestating speed.
I didn't know you could breed animals in this.
Yeah, it's one of the updates that they had. Let's see here. Farm fence, which, that seems pretty nice.
So, worked for them. I know how it is and how to talk to them. Yeah, the company that I work for carries a few USAA contracts.
Where is the food that we can
And
make?
a few AARP contracts, which run very, very similar in underlying notions. Special phone numbers, greet them specific ways, some special policy provisions, and special rating. And the rating is competitive enough that I would, if I had one of those products, I would consider the AARP
UVL.
membership. Right, AARP has only been trying to get me as a member since the early 90s. Worked for their banking side 3-ish months and insurance side for 1 month. Only because if you failed one of your 3 calls you were graded for.
Oh, so
Yeah.
the new Omni animal feed is made by honey, raw meat, and vegetables.
Okay.
What a coincidence. We have a shitload of honey.
And plenty of raw meat and not a few vegetables. I mean, the cooler is packed with raw meat. Yeah, USAA only for military and close military families. AARP for their whole member thing. Oh, that's a simple greeting compared to what we had. It was like, thank you for calling such and such, proudly serving AARP something or other else. I don't work in that division anymore, so it's gotten fuzzy, but it's very picky folks on the whole audit thing. You left off the word proudly. You failed the audit.
Oh. You have to make it at the crafting bench.
Make what at the crafting bench?
The Omni food.
So the automatic feeder doesn't make the food anymore?
It makes gruel now.
Well, it's not this crafting bench, or else I don't know the recipe. Oh, yeah, there you go. Omni animal food.
They definitely threw a curveball here.
Yeah.
So I need vegetables and honey. Which I left the honey
Yeah, I
back
can
over
see
here.
that critical. I could see that critical if it was claim side. I could see having a shorter greeting as being an important thing. Do we have any? I'm trying to check to see if we have anything here that needs a drop pod.
Vegetables.
Skipping a little bit.
Let's go with the rhubarb.
Yeah, because we obviously don't have enough of it. Okay, there's gunpowder.
Oh, it doesn't count.
What?
It doesn't count. Because it's
What
a fruit.
doesn't count? Oh, rhubarb? Rhubarb's not a fruit.
It's apparently a fruit. Because it's not counting it as a vegetable.
Psycho's Party of Icarus.
A tart and tangy vegetable with large green leaves. Well, it says vegetable right there.
Yeah.
Why aren't you letting me make... I don't have raw meat, do I? Oh, I do have raw meat. Omni.
One lady you had was in a bad accident. She needed a tow and a rental, and she had both. As you set her up, she was very thankful. Helped her with that call. Yeah, I can't do claims, and I know it. At least not in property and casualty. There's. I don't have a lot in the way of feels and empathy, but I'm not completely devoid of them. And I learned pretty quickly that was just a step too far for me to be able to handle dealing with people that had lost everything or half of everything in a storm or something like that. I'm like, eh.
I think I might have
So
to
instead
make
the
an
closest-
emergency farm patch.
for some kind of vegetation.
Yeah.
It had kind of a grain shape. I wonder if they're insisting on wheat when they call it vegetable or something like that. Grains.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Or is that corn?
Corn would work.
Well, I'm looking at the shape on the thing. See
Right.
if corn is in there pre-approved. Yeah, that's a corn shape. So if I get that corn and that raw meat, come down here. Oh, does it? Do you actually have to put it in the... Yeah. No. It's... Okay, yeah, corn works. So now Bench just needs honey to be able to make some.
And I have some on me.
You got some on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I heard of people telling you how much empathy you need to have for certain situations. Yeah, you need empathy for X person who the fake stomach pain for views, calling it a period. Wow, I mean that. I gotta make it really clear. I'm not in a situation where I have zero empathy, but on an empathy test where 80 to 100 is normal and below 60 they say you should get yourself checked for autism, I scored in the single digits. Not zero, but really low.
That's it, biotic.
But despite that, I work in customer service, and if people are willing to work with me, they usually come out of it in a really, get everything taken care of. If it's something that the guidelines allow. Hey, you want to do this? Can we do this? Yeah, we can do this. Great. You want to do that? Yeah, legalists said we can't do that. So, how about them bears?
I have been told that I am one of the best people to work with when it comes to projects. I have also been told that when it comes to hearing something I don't like, I have no poker face.
What's a poker face for?
Like when, because me and the guy I trained with, whenever we take pharmacy calls, our immediate response is, ugh. Because we hate them.
Well, who doesn't?
They said, when they were training us, It's the easiest set of calls, easiest sets of calls that you'll take, because the benefits for pharmacy are black and white. And I immediately knew that they were full of shit. Because nothing about insurance is ever black and white.
Can't say that. There's things here and there that are, but even if it is, say it is absolute 100% clear, black and white, plain as the nose on your face, doesn't mean there isn't somebody that's going to argue about it.
Oh, I had a guy to talk to. So the FDA has approved for the use of weight loss medications for sleep apnea.
Okay.
Which is all well and good. But there's that pesky little thing called the FDA.
Yeah.
And because their classification of said weight loss medication is a weight loss medication, if your benefit says weight loss medications aren't covered, you're not getting that medication.
Yeah, FDA approval does not matter if the classification is the classification. Funny how that goes.
Right.
One of these days I'm going to remember where everything is in this place.
Since they reclassified most of these things, we're going to have to go in. I'm going to have to go in and see if I can get some plots built so that we can get some decent foodstuffs. Because, if all of these locations need to have foods made, I mean, granted, I'm actually kind of glad that they did something like this, because it'll allow us to use some of the overflow that we have, so we're not completely stocked on stuff all the time. A little forewarning might have helped, but
but don't spring it all on you all at the same time, trickle it out a little.
Yeah, will he beat the test? At least it's over 1%.
Yeah, it's over 1%, yes. I do know that it would be very easy for me to score high for psychopath or sociopath if I wanted to. I do understand this. But as much as I joke in the office when you talk to people like, you're so nice and so helpful, I'm like, yeah, and I'm the grumpiest person here. I do try to be nice at least some of the time.
Yeah, the guy I trained with, I see us as the I see us as the Laurel and Hardy of the group.
I don't even know how to do the emotes.
It's just plus.
Plus.
Yep.
Okay, so that is a
That
that was
is
a look on the.
that's not gun safety at all. Like, name one thing wrong with this, kids.
And then name one thing right with it. Wow. Oh wait, do it again. Do it again. I mean, technically, I think your finger is off the trigger, but only because the entire action is going through your hand.
Yeah. Plus, I'm pointing it at whoever.
But I'm not. I'm not gonna shoot you. You're not Moonshock.
I thought about shooting you just to get the achievement.
Oh, there's an achievement for shooting a.
Yeah, there's an achievement for killing your teammate.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, yeah, it does actually
Oh yeah.
react to the wind.
So it just needs gale force winds to actually be standing out.
Do I have my axe? I don't.
Where's all that honeycomb? Where's the?
There's honey on the wrenching bench. If you're looking for that.
Yeah. No, I was emptying the hive, and I ended up putting putting the honey that I got from the hive in your kitchen because you got some in there too.
Actually, the honey stash is to the left here by the kitchen.
Yeah, I ran into the honey stash, and let's see, stuck a stack of worker bees in and another queen. So, oh, it's got the built-in honey extractor too.
Yep.
Bonus.
We can get our beeswax. We can get our. Let's see. What was I doing?
Yeah, critical. I work in insurance. I don't have to feel for people.
In fact, because I work in insurance, I stopped feeling for people.
I mean, can neither confirm nor deny. I don't hate everyone. Just almost everyone.
Hey, they made him blue.
Made what blue?
Cripple Hip is blue. Boko is still white. Gluebait is still Gluebait colored. Octavius is... Oh, they made him a woman.
What happened, buddy? You have Christmas without me or something? Let's see.
Tonto's a female.
Gluebait's normal.
Yeah, Cripple Hips over here as a bluey.
Yeah, like what did they do to you, my friend? Oh, they changed up the...
Yeah, this is for the breeding thing.
Wow. Let's give you a few tough as leather. Give you a large stomach. Since you got some points for me to spend. Planeswalker. Good, good, good. Reduced. How many more points? We got one. Towards movement speed. Increased maximum health at max rank spawns a juvenile on death. Okay. We're going to have to level you up some more. Glue bait, what do we... Glue bait skill points. Cat like grace, tough as leather.
Apparently mine's in alpha. So let's see here. Let's go seeds.
Okay, and then...
Whoop.
Yeah, they significantly changed things up a bit. Can you give the animals armor? They have not really armor, just saddles.
Just natural armor stuff, really.
Yeah, they are rather resistant. I did not mean to mount up. And they've got various resistances that you can boost with things, but the saddle just allows you to ride them and gives them cargo space.
Tomato, potato, avocado.
So there's gruel and omni animal feed in there. Okay. What's that? It's really trying to lag on me tonight. It's certain things that I suddenly skip. Okay. Not crafting, tech tree.
Okay,
So
and then
I think there's
shovel.
anything with animal-y armor.
Hold your horses there.
Okay. Snare trap and baits, rustic chicken coop, woolly mammoth saddle. 12 mount cargo inventory slots, 3 mount heavy cargo inventory slots. So the woolly mammoth can carry 3 woolly mammoth tusks.
Nice. But then again, so the bucket can hold more than the with the buffalo. So if you can have the mammoth with the buffalo cart, you'll probably have a lot more than just the 3 tusks.
Yeah, just looking at the... Oh, didn't mean to click that. So you get the desert riding saddle, which is just heat resistance. Arctic riding saddle, which is cold resistance. Arctic survival saddle, which is more cold resistance. Bovine pack harness.
There you go. I just realized that part of your screen was showing that time I got hacked.
Oh? Creature Comforts pack, which has got a lot of extra
You can't
saddle.
just run off on me here. You have shit to do, sir.
Well, I mean, if he gets hungry or thirsty, what's he supposed to do?
Starve.
Fair point.
I suppose I'll let you eat. Jeez.
Yeah, the cart is still the biggest haulage option. Oh, did I stopped paying attention. I didn't eat. Food is kind of important for stats and health and everything. Just equipment. No, let's see. Workshop.
Oh, wait, what did happen first? We broke the plow. That's fine.
I could say chicken coop and could do cryogenically frozen chicks. Pigs.
I have the cow available. I have the cow, and I have the... Oh, wait, maybe you're not. Let me double check that. Because now that I see that there's male and female, I don't know which one I have.
You can order a pug.
I have the female
Wow,
cow.
there.
And the female chick. And the female lamb. Which, if we did have the setup, I can actually make cake. And if I make cake,
I mean,
that will like give us increased reload speed and increased stamina and health, I think.
we've definitely got the resources to build the rustic chicken coop.
Right.
Crafted at the ranching station. I'll learn it. Let's see. Iron nails and wood. Still.
Do we want to order the chicken? And the cow? Because
I mean,
we will need to build a pen.
Well, I mean, that would
Because
just be
because they will attract.
fencing them in, right?
Yeah. Because they will attract.
Or I mean, could we?
Actually, we can put it over here on the north side.
I was wondering if we could stick them in the barn.
Might be able to. Might need to make it bigger.
Find those iron nails. Can I find the iron nails? No, of course not. What am I going to do? I'm going to go grab some iron and make more nails.
Yeah, I might make this bigger then in that case.
Because we're terribly short on iron. I don't know how we'd get by.
Fell off the roof. Okay, so
That can become an ouch. Okay. Is this? Oh, there's the iron nails. Okay.
we still need to deliver food to the other. We gotta feed Shank.
Well, I can take the Omni animal feed, a few of them, and
I'll see if I can
run.
Just mass produce this stuff. I think once we get the
Okay, the ranching station has a chicken coop.
Okay.
And I will run Cripple Hip over to the desert base. Let him stretch his legs. Door. Let's see.
Actually, before we set that down,
Going through the green is going to be as direct as going through the cold, so let's do...
wood and iron nails.
Foundry's got tons of iron nails. And iron for more.
And stone. We got plenty of that, so.
I'm not running through VPN. Why is this lagging so much?
Let's see how many we need.
Oh, there's your stairs down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12. I'm going to do some rebuilding of the barn too.
Okay. Bye, more. Oh. For all the downsides that the emus have, one big bonus they have is speed.
Yeah. Well, since we brought up the one topic, the other topic I have, BonSocko was right, is right, is for the fact
sure
that
you want to admit that.
as much as it pains me to say so, and which makes me want to look it up, because I could have thought, because the Dropkick Murphys had put out a press release, I guess, saying that because their event donated to the Trump campaign, they were gonna say that we're not gonna perform at this event, and then they realized that it's not fair to the fans. In other words, they would have lost a shitload of money for it, but so let's see here. But yeah, I thought it was the Dropkick Murphys. It's the Dead Kennedys.
Funny how money is an amazing motivator for these people.
Now, if I remember correctly, back when I was in high school, the Dead Kennedys kicked out Jello Biafra, who was the original lead singer for the Dropkick Murphys. Jello Biafra, for those who probably may or may not have heard the voice, in the Offspring's album for Smash, I think. No, Ex Nan the Hombre. He does the intro, and he does the voiceover on the intro. But yeah, he was kicked out of the band that he started, and they sued him for the name and won.
How?
No idea. At least, I should say, that's going based off of stories that I could not give two shits to look up from high school. So, it happened way back when. I just know that they kicked him out because a friend of mine who's a huge Dead Kennedys fan, and she got pissed when he left. So and yes, I could Google it, but that ultimately means that I would care. But
Yeah.
but I just remember it being the Fogarty situation all over again.
It's like, no, I don't want to Google it. I want to teach Grok my version of it so that whatever the truth is, Grok believes what I told it.
Exactly. Okay, so stone brick.
Okay. Hey, Chink. Oh, it's a water trough.
Well, and
Is there a food?
the one thing that really annoys me about all of it is that growing up, I was always told it's not about, you know, it's about the mentality. It's not about the politics. And oh, how wrong they were.
One tends to drive the other.
Yeah. Which is why it was always so interesting to hear that like it was Johnny Ramone, was it? That was the Republican in the group?
I don't know.
And then, one of the drummer from System of a Down was a conservative guy. Yeah, Johnny Ramone was a staunch conservative and vocal supporter of Republican Party.
Well, you knew that the whole of media had gone off the deep end when Rage Against the Machine became Rage for the Machine.
Right.
I'm at least pretty sure this emu is faster than me. It's at least no slower. Bear.
Oh, come on. I didn't put you there.
Well, that was not the turn I wanted to take, but it's taking me away from the bear, so I will follow it. I just also have to go away from the wolves. No.
1, 2. Three, 4.
Just follow Follow this right wall.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Wolf is severe Arctic weather. I should be out of the snow zone now. And there's a fuel meal in the desert for check.
The Dropkick Murphys killed a guy kicked a guy out of their concert for wearing a MAGA hat.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't wear a MAGA hat to a concert, but that strikes me as a pretty good reason not to go to their concert. And at least conservative comedians, they just, they will make jokes at your expense, and if you deign to try to heckle them, they will more than return the favor. But you'd actually have to be doing some active disruption of the show for them to consider kicking you out. Wouldn't just be because you were wearing a political shirt or hat. I mean, seems to me if you're dealing with, you purchase tickets for an event, unless the tickets, unless the sales actually disclaim a specific dress code, kicking you out because they don't like the politics indicated by your hat, seems to me like that's a breach of the contract involved in buying the tickets in the first place. At least if I was kicked out of a show simply because they didn't like the politics presented by a shirt or a hat I was wearing, I'd be disputing the charges for the tickets. Like, yeah, I did not actually receive the goods and or services I paid for. Depending on the circumstances, I might actually talk to a contract lawyer about the whole thing. It's like, can I force them to either pay me for this or actually put on a private show to meet the standard of the contract they entered?
Where's the door? Oh, right there. Okay.
Yeah, politics and comedy is a cornerstone of comedy. A comedian will fight back if you heckle politics. In music, I've noticed they're bigger. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And you can do comedy based on politics. You can do comedy without politics. But if you're doing, unless it's like political parody music, if you're doing music based on politics, it's probably gonna suck. Okay.
Going back to what the hell was her name? Cameron Esposito, which we've done a torture stream with. All it was just jokes about gender politics. And going back with the show At Midnight, when Chris Hardwick was hosting it before he was told by Patty Hearst how to do something. Yeah, he's married into the Patty Hearst family. I am not inclined to agree, because he was one of the ones that's been accused of fan grooming. And I'm not going to say he didn't do it, because I don't know. Ultimately, you don't know. You go based on who do you believe?
Yeah, unless you personally witnessed it, and then you know.
Right.
And we should throw in the qualifier there that not all political comedy is funny.
True.
Some of it, a lot of it, is absolutely atrocious. And if you're not funny with, say, if you're not a good comedian anyway, you're not going to be a good political comedian.
Right.
But you have the correct politics. I care more about being right in the way of right versus wrong than I care about being politically correct in my politics.
So you don't agree that it's better to be morally right than factually correct?
I'll take it a step further. Because that statement by AOC was
fundamentally retarded.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Because if you are dealing, it is really close to impossible to be morally correct in your position if you are factually wrong in self-same position. Wait a minute, that's... Yeah, it's hunting, okay. You know, if you're basing your entire position on a stance that is factually wrong, you can't really turn that into morally right. Because one of the basic core tenets of morality revolves around truth. And if you're factually wrong, you're not basing yourself on truth. I hate all talk show people. They just have the worst takes on both sides. Good night, Sora.
Have a good night, Sora.
The thing critical is that there used to be really, really good talk show hosts. Carson was amazing. And like nobody in the talk show circuit since Carson has been half as good as him. But Carson actually knew how to do a talk show. Without without making it about him and without making it all about politics. Actually, it's a darkness. I don't want to run by the mine door or the cave door. It's coming over for the iron drill harvesting.
Okay, so I got a shitload of tomatoes, a shitload of potatoes, and a shitload of avocado.
And avocado. They each have their purposes.
Avocados going into the
oil processing.
Tomato and potatoes can go into the freezer.
There's oil and then there's stone fruits. You finally beaten the game on stream. Well, congrats there, Critical. That's that is a significant accomplishment when you pull that off. Bear. I kind of want to hit it with a fire arrow, but now with the way I'm getting lag. Yeah, Carson never discussed politics. He said that was not his job. When his task was to provide a good time for people at the end of the day. And he knew how to do it. He knew how to joke back and forth. He knew how to make an interview about the interview subject and not Carson's own popularity and personality and all of that. It's like, if I'm interviewing you, it's about you. It's not about me.
Do you think that... I remember after he passed away, Wayne Newton came out and he's like, Johnny Carson was a bully.
I doubt it.
I'm inclined to agree. That stuff always tends to happen when people die, though.
Yeah. And I believe Letterman was a bully before I believe that Carson was a bully. I think everybody would believe that Bob Barker was a bully before they believed that Carson was a bully.
Yeah.
Barker had some serious issues, if even 10% of his staffers are to be believed. Well, Assassin, he had to make up for not having one. Price is wrong, Bobby. Let's just say that there's talk about that funny. There is Sandler is the worst. Yeah, there is plausible, believable accusations that Bobby Boy was a solid Me Too candidate related to his employees.
Now, as much as he has fallen out of my favor, I'm going to go with the Bill Burr line of defense here. You know how old he is, right?
Yeah.
It's like, how do you think he thought?
Well, I'm also...
Of course, Burr's a commie douche now, so...
I'm also not going to say that absolutely every accusation against Barker is automatically true or anything like that.
Right.
And I would venture that some of the accusations are probably people who didn't get their way, or
looking to make a quick settlement.
Actually, yeah, or actually were quite willing participants, thinking that it would get them ahead or something.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that absolutely happened, saying it would not surprise me. Because that kind of thing happens in the whole Hollywood generic. And when the Me Too thing became really, really big, people were popping out of the woodwork with false accusations too. And they made a big deal about certain people in media and in politics who were very adamant about, not placing themselves in situations that they where that kind of accusation would be, plausible, even if just for out of respect, serious respect for their wife and their marriage, doing the whole, I'm not going to be in a closed off room alone with a woman who's not my wife. I'm not going to be going out to restaurants alone with a woman who's not my wife and everything like that. And people give them all kinds of, between mockery and grief over that. It's like, but a person who does that isn't going to be plausibly Me Too'd.
Yeah.
If you make it a point that you are never alone in a closed room with a woman who's not your wife, you're not going to have some woman coming out with a plausible accusation that you were doing inappropriate stuff with them alone in a room.
Who was it that who was it that said he would never be in a room with someone who wasn't his wife?
I'm trying to remember now, because they were
was that Pence?
That might have been Pence. And I get my criticisms of Pence, but that's not one of them.
Right.
Yeah, assassin of the crowd says 99% of Pound Me Too are aging starlets and never were desperate for a place in the spotlight before they are cast into oblivion. The result is I now never just take the word of a woman claiming to be a victim. Yeah. Well, assassin, it's been a long time since I have given anything close to a basic belief of such accusations, even if plausible, without some proffer of evidence, because I do know a number of people that have claimed actual rape, not this person harassed me or anything like that. This person forcefully had their way with me. Of the ones that I know that have claimed it and have any way of knowing if it is true or not, more than half of them came out later to be no, it was purely consensual, and the accusation was made for other reasons. Like one was living in an extremely conservative household and thought she got pregnant, and so claimed rape rather than having this very conservative household know that she was banging this guy where she was actually in the house to be like a assistant caretaker for the man's ailing wife. So yeah, you get that and you say, not all accusations are plausible, and not all plausible accusations are believable. And some people make the accusations simply for the
rope and wood
publicity it gives them. Some make it for the personal or political harm they think they can make, cause to their target. Palmy 2 was invented by Jar Jar Abrams' wife to get rid of a studio exec whose job she wanted. They act like the casting couch was not part of the original furniture with Hollywood. Oh, it's still there. You're not going to convince me it's not still there. Because if for no other reason, then you have a lot of girls that have convinced themselves that they can use that to get ahead, get the role in everything, even if it's not promised to them on that basis. Just, hey, if I do this, maybe I'll get that role. And well, it doesn't always play out in their favor, and it certainly doesn't do them any favors.
7 by...
Oh, wow. Just made the mistake of looking at my watch.
Oh, yeah. We didn't even get any missions done.
No, so put that on the calendar for next time. Missions.
So we got 7, 14, 26. There's rope. There's wood. Why aren't you making? There you go.
And it's coming back to, well, why should I make?
Well, I'm making fence for the roof over there.
Yeah, enclose the stairs to the top. So now, unless you're going to put a fence in, unless they're able to jump over the fence, they're going to be staying on or in that building.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Mission here, not catching the cave coup for getting spat on by cave worms. There are actually mission assignments that you can go on. Not just farming and crafting and stuff, but actually out to fight and such. Boy, that's a call there, critical. I'm not sure which. Although, I don't know what goes for Devil May Cry 3. Do want to remember that if you're looking at streaming it, God of War has that topless section. And I don't mean Kratos.
What? Oh, I guess I didn't make enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, let's see what we have here. We can jump over the fence, right?
I would hope.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. I had to land on the rock in the shallow water. There goes my ankle for a minute and a half. Yeah, it really does the threesome he has in the beginning. Yeah, let's say, yeah, it's kind of in a cutscene after the first or second level, I want to say, but I don't remember offhand. It just occurs to me that if you're thinking of streaming it, would want to keep that in mind, and because I can imagine YouTube might get the pickies about that.
Okay, I made too many fence.
You went from not enough to too many.
Yep.
I mean, it's a talent.
There we go.
There we go. Now it just needs the actual chickens.
Give us 1 second and we will unload those chickens.
And then they can come home to roost.
Overcrowding mounts in a single area can negatively impact the game experience. Well, or you can shut up.
Hearing it, where... Ah, there it is. Oh.
Would you like to unload some of this?
So, meanwhile, YouTube will be A-okay with the homosexual vampire and bear from Baldur's Gate. I want to see what it looks like with them. Hey, come on. YouTube is fine with dick or dildo. Which I suppose now they've
So here's the sheep.
retitled that or something. But it was... Oh. No. Let's see. What do I need for that? Deploy. Oh, there we go. Deploy. Press to interact. It's Dolly! Not only that, but it was like monetized and considered family-friendly content, even though, as Crowder said, it was always dick. He said,
Which means we need more of these things, so we'll put the beds down.
yeah, you deploy them, and they still have to then tame with food and water and beds.
Do we have some up here still? Nope, they're all down here.
They try to head for the beds at the same time. There you go. To be fair, as long as your characters aren't completely nude, Baldur's Gate 3 is fine. Yeah, I kind of want to get through 1 and 2 before I think about 3. And I've not made any progress on that general notion yet. Seems like the cow is chasing you around.
Yeah, he's following me.
Oh, let's see. Oh. Don't leave the door open. We don't need anything wandering out the door.
I came back for
Okay, press the lead, press the... Okay, so should probably check if the sheep is following me. Yeah, stop leading. Or do we have to be... No, we don't have to be leading them to tame them, right?
right.
They just have to have the food, water, and... Well, the lamb is not taming at all, so let's see. There we go. There we go. So, lamb is taming. Cow is taming. I'm supposed to be able to find a chicken in the middle of this mess.
Found it.
It's like I can hear it, but oh, there it is.
I was thinking about putting a part of a second floor, like an overhang on here. So that at least we can probably separate some of the animals a little bit. So put like just a second part up. It's like where it ramps up, and then put some food and beds up there.
Be careful before the horse eats the chick. Yeah, horse ain't gonna eat nothing on that. Interwebs trauma.
An hour for the gruel.
Trying to monitor. Okay, they're all in. They're all in taming progress, if slowly.
And that horse would eat that chicken in a heartbeat.
The emo eat the chicken. Not only are they feeding you gruel, they make you wait an hour. Oh, we make them wait. We feed them gruel. Then we make them wait before they go swimming, just in case, because, you know, we don't care if they're starving or having poor food, but we don't want them getting a cramp and drowning.
At least we can give them that much.
We don't care if they're suffering. We just want them to, but we do want them alive. That would make sense to me. I will have my cold gruel and go to bed. Humbug, Ebenezer Scrooge. Yeah. So another one of the things I say at work is I'm an all-around Grinch Grouch. Say I'm a professional Grinch Grouch and all-around humbug. X, 4.
$37, $35, $63.
I actually did like Jim Carrey's A Christmas Carol. One of the better ones, in my opinion, is Scrooged, and of course you get the Muppets Christmas Carol, which is absolutely amazing because you have
Michael
all
Caine.
the Muppet characters, and then you get your one human who is playing it as straight as a laser. Like I am not gonna loosen up at all. I'm playing as straight and cold as they come. Which is one of the two ways to act with Muppets and be successful. You know, have it come out really good. The one way is you're going to play it straight as if all the Muppet characters are human. And the other one is you're going to play it wacky as if the one human character is a Muppet as well. Yeah, Sir Michael Caine. Yeah, which is ironically, you get two really great Muppet movies, Muppet Treasure Island, Muppet Christmas Carol, and they play the opposite. You get Scrooge acting like everybody is a human and just serious as the grave, and then I don't remember the actor's name, but you get the Treasure Island where he's basically everybody's a Muppet. Me too. That's downstairs actually. Dirt.
Oh. Oh, shit. The Omni Animal feed only has a stack of 25. So it's not a stack of 100 again.
What's not stacking to 100?
The Omni Animal Feed.
Oh, okay.
It stacks to 25.
Only 20. Hate the devs today. Yeah, Sir Michael Caine looked him straight in the eye and said, Brian, I'm going to play this as serious as a bloody car accident on the side of the road. And it worked. It was absolutely great. Say this past Christmas season, I actually bought the movie because it's that good.
Are you shitting me? The bacon is not considered raw meat.
No, I'm pretty sure that it is specifically going for the one that is flagged just as raw meat by name rather than raw meat by category. You know, the basic raw meat you get from most any animal.
Right. I'm going to test this out here.
That's my suspicion.
Nope. It'll take the raw T-bone.
So it'll take raw T-bone, but not raw bacon.
Right.
Devs. Don't know if I like Caine as a villain or hero, but he does well as an anti-hero too. And some people are just so versatile. They can do, they can pull any of those. Some you get typecast as like, hey, this person is really only good as a villain or only good as a hero, and then you get some that's like, yeah, drop them in the role, they can do it.
What Congress the hell do we have over there?
Let's see, a couple emus, a horse, a wolf. Like 4 emus. And what we have over there is a metric ton of meat. Oh, that is getting so annoying.
Having a hard time over there.
I'm getting this weird lag thing. And it is making it so challenging to get through stuff. Oh, hi, Boar. Was that you shoot? Did you just shoot me?
No.
Are you sure? Because it certainly looked like I got shot. Sounded like I got shot.
There we go.
Let's see. Damage. Why is everything... For real?
I kind of want that achievement. Like, but I don't know if I actually have to, if it's going to have you kill me, or we'll have to kill each other, or you could just knock me out and have it happen that way.
Well, I mean, we could test that theory.
Go for it.
Oh, you just got an achievement. That prospector body is all that remains. Come on, stop lagging. Okay. Sorry, let me get back up here and see if I can revive you. Hold to revive. So, yeah, it...
There it is.
And there's your reminder that friendly fire isn't. And bullets have the right of way.
And with that, we'll make for the base and then call it an evening.
Get your overflow bag here still.
Is that mine or yours?
This one here is yours. Now, I took some stuff from it because epoxy, leather, rope, bone, and some meat. But that one is yours.
Oh. Well, yep, I guess it would be mine since the potato's in there.
Yeah. It's potatoes. Do I look Irish or Idahoan? I actually don't answer that.
Oh, Shrek has been matured. Penny has been matured. And Mac has been matured. So we have Penny the cow, Mac the chicken, Shrek the sheep.
You lost a major opportunity to name the chicken Penny so you could have Penny.
Actually, they're undeclared names right now, so.
Oh, so they're
that's just the default names.
Naming?
Yeah.
You sound a lot like a chamois. So it's a female chicken named Mac.
I'm not the one that makes
actually
rules.
Actually kind of like kind of want to leave it that way.
All right. Well, in that case, thanks everyone for showing up here today. Join us tomorrow when it'll probably be Terry and Jen. And yeah, have a good night, everyone. The zoo is closed.
Bye, all.